So we are going to do a really pretty nighttime smoky eye look on Rachel today. And I'm going to start with the eyes. I always start with the eyes first when I'm doing a smoky eye. That way if anything falls underneath the eye, it's easy to clean up. So starting with the neutral concealing stick. This is the eyeshadow base. We're going to go in and add foundation after the eyes. Using the foundation concealing brush, I'm going to blend. Blend it right over the lid. And what this does is it conceals any darkness in the lid and also works as an eyeshadow base. Using matte mocha and the crease brush, going right in the crease and going to give her a little bit of definition. You always want to remember while doing a smoky eye, you want to pull up and over. You don't want anything to go underneath the eye because it's going to pull your eye down. You want to always pull your eye up. So go up towards the brow and over. And the matte mocha just gives a really pretty soft kind of transition color. You see that I'm leaving this space right here blank because we are going to go in with a lighter color. Now for a little bit deeper, we're going to go with amaretto, using the same brush. I'm going to give a little bit deeper tone color. Again, I'm pulling up and over. For a smokier look, you can pull it further in. For a more natural look, you can leave it right on the outside. And you can use the same brush again because we're going from lighter to deeper colors. I'm going to go back in the very corner with smoky eye. This color you want to make sure you don't get too much on your brush because it is a much deeper color. So I'm going to go right in the crease and just add a little bit of smoke. Using the eyeshadow brush and a little bit of dazzle, we're going to go right in the inner crease and give it a pop of just neutral color. I'm going back in with my neutral concealing stick and going right along the brow bone. This is just going to clean up anything extra that we have. Using the foundation concealing brush, I'm going to blend it right in. And just clean up any darkness right under the eye. Because if you are too dark all the way around, you're just going to look like you have a black eye. We don't want that. So Rachel is a little bit lighter, so what we are going to use is the light BB cream on her. And using the foundation concealing brush again, helps with any kind of discoloration. Also has a SPF in it. She does have a little bit of hyperpigmentation right under her eyes, and we are going to balance that out with a concealing stick. We are going to brighten her up with the neutral concealing stick. Right under those eyes, get it nice and bright. When you start to see the transformation with the kind of smokier eye, you want to be nice and bright underneath so that the eye pops on top. We're going to use our foundation brush along with the Oatmeal Light foundation and give a really pretty flawless finish. Ooh. So just blend it right in the skin. And start to see that all come together. You're a little darker under your eyes, so I'm going to use the blending sponge to add a little extra coverage. I'm using this dry. You can use this dry or wet. What this does is just gives a little bit more airbrush finish. Now onto contouring. We're using the contour powder. And I really am just going to go right along her beautiful cheekbones. She has such a nice jawline, and we want to bring it down, but we don't want it to go too far in. So I'm going to pull it down and then I'm going to blend it out. If you bring it too far in, it's going to really bring her face too close together, and we just want to kind of accentuate her jawline. Going along the brow line as well, the hairline. With the strobe stick, you can use it under the foundation or on top of the foundation. So I'm going to go in and just do a little bit of highlight. Right along her cheekbone, right along her lip line. Using the foundation concealing brush, we're going to blend that right in. I'm going to use my foundation brush to apply the blush. And we are using Hibiscus. This is kind of her natural pop of color. Right in the cheek area. With this look, we can use eyeliner, or you can skip the eyeliner, kind of up to you. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of black liner on the top of her lids, right along her lash line. With our mascara, we are going to build it up for this nighttime look. Put a few extra layers on there and gives kind of a false lash effect. Go ahead and look down for me. You could always put on the top of the lashes as well as the bottom. Once that first layer of mascara dries a little bit, you can go ahead and go back with the second layer. Just give it a little extra oomph. The foundation concealing brush is really great for going in and just kind of cleaning up around the eye. So we can pull it up right in here and just clean up that little bit of shadow that escaped, just to give that perfect rounded look to the eye. I think that's where people go wrong with the smoky eye, is they get it, there's too much and it kind of gets all over the place. You just want to control it. So we're going to put it, I'm just going to pull it right up and really just kind of round out that eye. So with Rachel's brows, I'm going to use the matte mocha. Give her a little extra sculpting in her brow. She also has a lot of warmth in her eye, so this is just going to just kind of make her eyes pop a little bit more. These colors really bring out the green ring around your eyes. Very nice. All right, for those gorgeous lips, we are going to do something a little bit more softening. I don't want to do anything too bright because she has a lot of eye makeup on. So I'm going to use the Bare Champagne lipstick with a gloss over it. We are going to set this with the pink finishing veil. Yeah. Okay. And then of course you don't want to forget your hydrating mineral setting spray. Go ahead and close for me. This adds a little bit of moisture to the skin and just kind of sets everything. All right, and that is my nighttime smoky eye look on the beautiful Rachel.